Hey, what's going on, YouTube, my family and my friends? Excellent Dreams here, back with another exclusive video for you today. All right, let's jump right into it. All right, all right. Okay, so, all right, that's Cricut. Let's minimize. All right, here we are in our Corel Draw. So, this is a design that I pretty much did yesterday for one of my customers. He wanted it to be, I'm not quite sure what those letters stand for, but it's a fraternity, a sorority of some sort. And it was very, very, very intricate, as you can see. I definitely put in a ton of work on this one, and I can see now that I can actually do it a little better. So let me add in a stone here. Let's add in a stone here. And add in a stone there. All right. I see I can even put one more stone here. Okay. It's gonna be a little tightrope. It works. All right. All right. All right. Just overlooking the design. I want to see where that cascade really stops at. All right, make sure I got it good. Perfect. Then it starts. I started it right here. So, and these have to go blue. Yep, like so. So, all right. So now what I want to do is I can take all of these green ones here and I can turn them to that same color, blue. All right. Looking good. I just noticed right here, be two stones there. Fix these two stones here. Just making sure the design is all ready. All right. I guess I might as well go ahead and do 4 rows on this side as well. There's 3 in the other letter. Do 4 in these letters as well. I'm just equal spacing, adding a stone. It's giving me that extra stone in that color. I like that. I don't even have to change the color of that stone. Boom. Let's see here. Let me jump back on. All right, all that you have to do is click on this link and they should join. They can just join in. Post it again. Right? And all they should have to do is click right here. But hey, no one joins me here, then it'll be recorded and I'll just post it to the group. Okay, so now that I have this design all together, I'm going to, let's go to break it apart. So I'm gonna select that one stone, select all of the same size and color. I'm going to nudge that over to the right. Well, actually, go back, Control Z. So I got it all selected. I'm going to drag it out and right click, make a copy. And I'm gonna go ahead and combine all of this together. I'm gonna do the same thing with the blue. So select all of the blue color, drag it out, right click and make a copy. Combine it together. Then, we got our clear right here that separates everything. Select all of that. Drag it out, right click, make a copy. We're gonna just change those to black so we can see them. Let's go ahead and combine that together as well. Let's see here. What's the size of that? All right, that's already 10. If we add that to it, what is it? All right, perfect. So we're gonna have 2 rhinestone templates here. Go ahead and make our box. Want to keep it under 11. That's good right there. Let's go. We just go pink. Let's push it to the back for now. And I just want to center it. Center this. That as well. There we go. You can actually go ahead and weld that together. Then let's go ahead and trim that to that, like so. So now we have that. Change it black now. I'm gonna get rid of that outline. Now, actually, I could have used that same size for the next one. Well, let me color it so I can see it. There we go. Move that back over there. All right. Now we got our next box. Let's push it to the back. Make it black. Let's center that box with that. And we don't need all this extra space down here, so we can bring it in some. So it's at 9408. Let's just go 9.4. And on this, we can go 11.4. All right. Go ahead and click on that, hold shift, trim it through there, trim it through the black. Let's go ahead and drag that blue on down now. So now we have our 2 rhinestone templates. What we want to do is we want to size these up. Size these up. Hey, what's going on, Tanya? Let's see here. 11.367. 11.367 times 11.4. 11.4 inches. All right. So now we got that size up. Make it a little bolder. Center it. Size this other one up over here. That's 11.4 by 9.4. So we can just go 9.4, 11.4, shift and center it. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and name these. We got our stone group 1. I'm just clicking on, let's go back. I'm just clicking on the text, holding shift, clicking on the box, pressing C to center it. Using control, right click, and I slid that over, and we're gonna name this group 2. All right. All right, those are for the Cricut users. For down here, the stone ungroup will be for the Silhouette users or anyone who needs the stones ungrouped to where they're not in the box as such. All right, so we want to go ahead and size these up as well. Just click on the image and 10.623. And this one is 10.926. Right. All right, right here, 10.649. All right, and then this one is 8.696. All right, hold shift, click on there, and I'm gonna center it. Bada boom, bada bing. Right here on this 3. Let's go check up here, see what happens. Okay, so for the 3, you can actually, yeah, I want to fix that. Put that right there. Just click, drag that all the way around like so. Shift and clear the path. So right here for this blue one, I'm gonna just redo the box like so. Make it pink or something, push it to the back, delete this black one on top. Grab all of the blue again over here. Just drag it right over, right click. Let's combine, hold shift, click there, center it, trim it through. We still need that part because this part is off now. So we're gonna just drag that right down by holding control. We're gonna let it go. Boom. So we fix that. Nice and fast. Bada boom, bada bing, save your work, save your work. So in reality, this design is actually done, but I like to go the extra mile and I like to give my customer everything. I designed it, you're gonna get everything. If you bought files from me from my Etsy, I give you everything. So I made a page 2, and I'm going to highlight all of this. I'm going to press Control G to group it, then Control C to copy it. Go to page 2, and then Control V to paste it. Then Control U to ungroup it. Click right here on the stone. Select all the same size, like so. I'm going to delete all the stone. All right, all of the stones are gone. All right. So we have all of our layers here. What I like to do is do a placement fill of a 0.0, maybe 0.002 on the outside. And as you can see, it gives it just that little bit of room right there. We're going to weld that together. I'm going to do that again with the pink. Let's do a wireframe and see what's going on. Okay, so it did do it. Hold shift, click on the pink, and we're going to weld that as well. And let's do it. Okay. All right, that solves that problem. So if you were to use this design as such, let me show y'all. We can do Control V, paste it. Put your paste right in the exact same spot. While still there, I'm gonna nudge that over. Okay, great. Because now I'm gonna ungroup all those objects. So let me show y'all what we can do. Let's say you wanted to do glitter. We're gonna select all of this. I'm gonna nudge it over again. That way, I'm trying to be selective here. All right. I want just these stones here. I'm gonna go ahead and change those to like a red. These stones here, change those to red as well. Change this here to red. So I'm just selecting pretty much the letters, and I want those to be a different color. Check this out. Just trying to separate them basically from the rest of, so that I can just choose those by itself. Check this out. All right, let me select all of those red, and I'm gonna Control copy. I'm gonna paste, Control V, and I'm gonna nudge up that copy up there. So perfect. So now, hey, what's going on, Tanya?
What's up, Ray? See, you worked it out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So now I'm gonna grab these blue, and I'm going to Control copy. Wait a minute, Control C. What's going on? Copy. I'm gonna paste right on top, and then I'm gonna nudge them up. Then I'm gonna nudge them over. All right, so now I got them all together here as one. I'm gonna just change those like this. Boom. So now I got them solid right there. So let's say all you wanted, we're gonna get rid of all of this right now. We're going to nudge that back down, and we're gonna nudge it over and back over so that it fits right in there perfect. So now we got it back like this. So let's say, let's go to our mock-up. I love to see it when it's mocked up. I love to use the women's scoop neck shirt front because it gives me enough room to work with. So let's say, let me go back, Tanya. I'm sorry. I was, it's going to be recorded so people can go back and see. But check this out. What I'm doing here. All right. So here's the design that I did for Miss Regina, and she wanted the spiral inside of the heart with the Greek letters, and then she wanted it to be the colors to cascade into the other color here. Then she wanted the 2023 on the side. So after completing the entire design, I had to break it up for my stone group 1, and then let me make this black so you can see it. And then my stone group 2, and then of course I do a stone ungroup and a stone ungroup 2. stone group is typically for design space. It works great with design space. Some people that are using Silhouette prefer it to be ungrouped, so I'll do it ungrouped and save those files as well. But after doing the first mock-up here, it came out gorgeous. I liked it, but then I was like, I wanted to show people when you receive any one of my templates or any one of my designs that you don't only get the stone part, but on page 2, I was, matter of fact, let me move these stones over, edit, nudge them over, and then let me grab this, Control C, and copy it and put it here. Control V, drag that over, boom. And that's for the vinyl. That's for the vinyl part. So you not only get the rhinestone template, but then you also get the vinyl group. And what can you do with the vinyl group? That's what I was showing in this mock-up here. So say you got the vinyl group as well, and you didn't want it to be all rhinestones. You know, you can, let me move this over so I can see it a little bit. You can do like glitter, red glitter, maybe white glitter on your black shirt. And then this part right here, since it's already chopped through in the design, I'm gonna just push it to the back. And then let's group all of these stones so I can change them at the same time. Boom. Now let's say you wanted like clear stones in the inside. You didn't even want to use this outline right here. So I'm gonna just push that to the back for now as well. You know? So now you can do glitter using the same template, you know, instead of rhinestones. So right here, I always like to include the vinyl group because then they can mix it up, you know. They don't always have to go with the full color of the full stones. They can mix it up a bit. Let me try this again. Let me do this just one piece. This piece here, perfect. And I like to grab it from here. I'm gonna select. Let me ungroup it all. Cause I like to group it together. If I'm moving, if I'm copying a lot of things, I like to grab it all, group it all together, then copy it, then paste it, then ungroup it. Trust me, your processing power on your computer is gonna love you for it, and it's a lot faster. I'm gonna select all this blue. I'm gonna copy. Well, I'm gonna group. Make sure it's just that blue. Yep. I'm gonna group those objects. Then I'm gonna Control C and copy. Go to page 2, Control V to paste it. Paste it right there in that area because when I copy and paste it, I'm leaving it right there every time. So that way it just pops right in there. So now, let me nudge that back over. Say you only wanted to use those 2 parts of the template. Let's mock that up. Throw it on a shirt. And this is where the colors, you can get creative. So let's say, all right, so we know this right here is where the stone's going to go. I like to just push it to the back. That way I don't delete it in case I'm trying to do another mock-up. So I like to just hide it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Oh, come on. What happened? All right, there we go. Go back to where I was at. Oh, this one froze? What? Oh, come on. All right, we're just gonna close it and open it back up again. Felicia Hart Delta. I gotta make sure I saved everything that I was recently working on. Oh look, there go that heart. I mean, there go that star. We just nudge that back over. I'm gonna nudge all of that back over. Put it all as one. Boom. I like to have it in the workspace. For some reason, when you go to save it, sometimes if it's not in the workspace area, it just be stuck over on the side. And maybe that's my uh flag star. And maybe that's just my old version that I'm using. What was this? Okay, that was me doing it fast, and I liked it, but I'll do it better in training. But that was who was that? Peaches. Got a name in Mario Peaches. Uh, Rush. Um, See, I'll do a quick restart, and you see how all of these I had left them untitled. I'll be messed up. I'll be messed up. You know what I'm saying? What the fun? I don't really need that one. That was just a quick show. What was this? Untitled. Okay, that was just fire. Don't need that. All right. Make sure. All right. All right. That was my spirals. Okay, that was her first heart that I did. She didn't like that one. I liked it though, so I'm gonna keep it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know what sorority this is or whatever. I'm gonna have to maybe look it up. Do you know?
Nah.
So this was the one that that she had me replicate. I think I did a pretty good job. Oh, wait a minute. Control C. Oh, there we go. Now we back. I don't know why it had froze like that, but I think I did a pretty. Go to page one. I'm gonna paste it right here. Oh, where's that? There it is. Boom.
See the camera.
I think I did a pretty good job. And uh, just just looking at it,
Oh,
I mean,
let's see.
huh?
Okay. Okay, so the B is beta, the F is gamma. Could it be? But I don't know. Is there a beta gamma 5? I don't know. Beta sigma beta. That's pi beta sigma. That's not. Beta gamma.
And I thought I had a chart too. I thought I had a chart, but I think I did it pretty good. And matter of fact, okay, so was this already? Okay, it is. All right. So what I did, and this is some intermediate level ish, right? But I had to think outside the box on how to do it. So first, I went to my basic shapes tool. Boom, basic shapes, because we got our heart up in here. Boom, we pull down all of these shapes. So I got my heart. And I make my heart, right? Boom. I'm placing my heart inside of here, like so. In fact, I'm gonna hold shift, click on, yep. I'm gonna click on the heart, hold shift, click on the black and center it. Okay, so now it's centered, right? When I move the black to the front, you can pretty much see how the spiral will go. So at first I had the heart, and the heart was bigger, so that the spiral, when they came out, they was wider and there was a lot of space in between it. So I was like, how can I make it better? So then I was like, okay, I make the heart smaller, right? And then I was like, okay, so now I got to chop the black through the heart, and then chop the yellow through the heart as well to make it work. And I went to chopping it through the heart. Boom. And I nudged the heart out to the side. And I was like, okay, I'm on to something. I'm on to something, right? And then I was like, okay, so I got to do the same with the yellow. So I nudged it back in, and then I trimmed it with the yellow, right? And then I nudged it out, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, that ain't gonna work, right? Wait a minute. Oh, undo, undo. I'm trying to nudge it back. So I'm like, that ain't gonna work. So I went all the way back. And I was like, it's something that I'm doing wrong, right? Something that I'm doing wrong. So then I had to think, all right? So I nudged this out. And what we really need is we need a mask for the heart to chop off the edges of what's outside of the heart, cut off the edges of the spiral. So let's nudge that out. Let's go to our placing field. Let's do a contour of like I did 10 last time. I can do 8. We want it on the outside, one island, and do island fill. Boom. There we have it. We're going to take this heart. We're going to click on the inside heart, hold shift. We're going to click there, and we're going to trim. I'm going to add color to this, and I'm going to nudge it out so we can see what we got. That's what we have, right? We're going to use that over here to mask out this black. So now we're going to click on the purple, hold shift, click on the black, and we're going to trim out that excess black using that heart shape that we created used with our mask. Boom. So now that's what we have. We're going to do it again with the yellow, because if we move the purple to the black, the yellow is still there. So we need to do it once again with the yellow. Click on the purple, hold shift, click on the yellow. Let's trim it out. Boom. Now we have our spiral inside of our heart. We're going to delete this mask. We no longer need it. Okay? We no longer need this heart over here, because now we have created our mask from this heart to trim out the excess spiral that was on the side. So now what we can do is let's just smart fill this inside. I'm gonna make it yellow. I'm gonna hold shift and combine it and weld it. There we go. So now let's size our heart up to work the size we want it to be for our stones. Let's go 10.5. I'm gonna deselect it. I'm gonna select my color. purple. We'll start off with purple. And let's just do an island fill to the inside, add stones. Let's go back to 0.075 and island fill. Shift and clear the path. Oh man, when I stumbled upon this, I was like, I got it, I got it, I got it. Yeah, we gotta fix a few of them in the inside, but for the most part, it's looking good to me. Let's change the color of the stone to blue. Let's click on the black and do another island fill. Clear the path and merge overlapping stone. Boom. I was like, okay, I got it. Oh man, I forgot to put the daggone text in there. Like, so I deleted all of this. I was like, I'm going to get this right. I'm going to get it right. So deleted all the stones and I grabbed the text. Oh, see, I think that should be all of it together. Yep. And go back over here. Control B. Okay, it only got half of it. Okay, so that's what I love about the software is to get the other piece, okay. And inside of those, we're going to Control C, jump over here, and Control V, and it's going to pop it right where it needs to go. Let's group let's weld all that blue together now. All right, boom. So what I like about it is if you group all of this together, this text, see it's ungrouped now. So I'm gonna hold shift, click on that blue, and then I'm gonna group it. With it grouped, I'm gonna hold shift, click on the black, center it. With it. Now I'm gonna click on the blue, hold shift, click on the black, and we're gonna trim it. Boom. So now we got this for the black. Boom. But we still need to do that for the yellow. So we're gonna click on the blue, hold shift, click on the yellow, and let's trim it. Boom. So now we got our yellow looking like this, then we got our black looking like this. Now some quick fills. We're gonna fill it real quick. Island fill. Pop. Boom, 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 boom. And then on this one, we're gonna island fill it. And actually, I could have. Let's see. Let's go back. Nope. I don't like to go back. I would rather stay like this and then just delete all these stones at once. Boom. Quicker that way. So let's take the islands off and let's do a full island fill. Let's see what it looks like. Okay then. All right. I'm rocking with that. Okay. Let's change the color to red for this yellow and then do it again. Me personally, I thought the design was busy, like, but you know, that's what the customer wanted. So I obliged, you know, and I learned in the process how to do it. But that is, see how much work I did to clean the other one up? I mean, this one got multiple lines in the inside though, but this one, I mean, it took me probably an hour and a half. Oh, then when she was like she wanted a cascade, I was like, okay. I just went through there and just start changing a few colors of them here and there, you know, to give it the drop down effect. But I haven't in a few in the last few of my trainings, I got into using like this stuff down here, the effects, the scatter, and I had never used those or even wanted to even play with those, like, but the more and more I train, the more and more I learn myself, because I mean those are for the girly almost designs, and uh, hey, I learned on this one because I showed you what the first one looked like, right? This one right here. She was like, "It's cute, but that is not what I was looking for." I I I could not find that I could I could not find that spiral heart design. Like, you know what I mean? Then I did it. Well, with your help, of course, It was like, but that's what the power of Corel Draw is about. And look, I didn't see see how long it's taking. See that? When I hit undo, see see how long it's taking? And you can't do anything but sit back and just watch it just undo all the stones and one boop, 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 boop. And this computer is pretty fast. Even on my 32 gigabyte RAM, it does the same thing, especially when it's this many stones. It just backtracks. So, all right. So I just really go in and erase them all like so. It's quicker that way. Boom. And I wasn't even boom. Because I wasn't. This was supposed to be my spirals. And I done took it somewhere further. I
Yeah,
redid the whole
I was gonna say after we talked yesterday, like I said, you had me going with that Corel over there. I was like, I need to see whether or not I can do this in Silhouette.
right.
And I did. I went out. I got out the same design we looked at, and I was able to do it. It's just like I say. The steps that you have to get there to achieve the look are different, but it shouldn't deter people. To say that just because you see something done in one software doesn't necessarily mean it can't be done in another one. You just got to know how to work your software.
Right. That part. Just grabbing all of the same color and I'm combining it together and weld it. Combine and weld that too. All right. Boom. And all this black. Weld all of that together. Because that's what I wanted. I just wanted really to just do a spiral design. I'm about to put this on my ass. Boom. And I wanted to play with it a little bit. I wanted to see what it looked like with my hatch feel. Ooh la la. I might give both renditions, the hatch feel and the island feel, because that looks gorgeous right there. I don't even know what people would do with it. Maybe they would uh take and use it multiple times on a pants leg or back of a jacket or something, but that's a lot of stones already. 1,500 stones? Let's hatch feel the other part. Boom. Ah, I like it, but I don't.
Mm. I don't like what it's doing in the middle.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Hatch fills and those curves become tricky, tricky, tricky.
But if you shrink that down, Ray, right? Like take it down to like, let's think about, you know, creating patterns that, like you said, maybe somebody might use for the border of a pants leg or the border of a shirt or something like that, and bring that design down to like maybe 5 inches by 4 inches, or you know, somewhere in there that creates like a border. It
Yeah.
might would shrink that middle section a little bit so that the, you know, the stones would meet more toward the middle,
Let's see
giving you
here.
more of that spiral look at the center. And then, like I said, bringing that across and then butt those up together to see what that would look like if you were trying to create like a seamless pattern.
All right. Control C. Page 2. Control B.
Mm.
Then let's actually do it probably with an island fill this time.
You know, it still wants the.
Yeah, you gotta physically do those.
Yeah, manually place those stones.
Let's see here though. I want to see something. Ta-da. Select all the yellow. Hold shift. That blue and the black. I'm gonna hold control. Let me just go straight up with it. And right click. Oh, oh, you might be owning something.
I'm gonna stop giving you all my ideas, Ray.
Oh no, no, no. We just brainstorming. We just brainstorming. This how this how great music come together, you know, when you're in the studio and you be like, hey, dun 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 dun. And then
Exactly. That's what folks don't understand. That's what I be doing at home. I be like, I have so many things running around in my head about what I would like to see and do, um, and such, and just trying to bring it all out and get it on the screen, and you know. But yeah, you know, I got to thinking about that, like, not, so you know, you take something like that, right, and you create that. Because you got seamless patterns for everything else. Why not, you know, seamless pattern, like you said, for rhinestones? You've already done it. We've seen it in one of your shirts, you know, but you know, again, yeah, to take this and like I said, create a shirt that just, you know, all around just the bottom border of it or something like that. Just
right,
it doesn't have to be just a design like we keep seeing. You know,
right,
let's elevate, let's think, like you said, elevate and think outside the box about what we can bring to people that's different than what they've seen before, but they're already used to.
right, for sure. Let's see here. 'Cause I think it's all about how they would place it on the shirt. Like I went live yesterday on YouTube. I haven't done that in a while. That's how I started this whole venture. Uh, I was live up under the heat press almost every day, you know, uh, especially on the weekends, me and my son, you know, and I was showing the shirt making process. I wasn't even really training. I was just showing the shirt making process and how I was putting the shirt together, and that turned into full fledged. Well, I gotta show them how to design it, like you know. All right, let me save this. I'm about to actually shut this whole thing down. Cause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably been up for 10 days, you know. Been up for 10 days. What's this untitled one? Which one is this? Untitled one? What was that? Oh, what the font? Shut it down, shut it down. All right, we're just gonna name it. Then that Untitled 4, that was my fire that I put on the shirt yesterday. It came out pretty good though. Look at this fire. Hold on. My partner would have said, bro, y'all, I could have just DTF'd it. I'm like, no. That fire came out slick on there. Would have to be a black and white shirt. I mean, black and white uh shirt that came out slick because the rest of the fire, that's DTF. But then I sublimated the bottom. I'm gonna sublimate it all the way around to make it look like it's fire coming from the bottom of the shirt. So I think it will look like fire.
No, no
Uh,
red and orange fire stones. You're not gonna make it no stones in there.
no, I wasn't thinking of because this is just my pool shirt. Like, and it was a new design I was trying out, and I felt like you can practically see through the DTF ink. I did this with one of my converted printers when I was just converting a printer into DTF, so I didn't really quite have it down. As you can see, the black it wasn't really black, so this almost turned into like a trial and error shirt. So then that's how I was like, oh, let me try to sublimate that fire onto the bottom, and I'm probably gonna try to sublimate something else onto this color because uh, this is the black people be wanting, but it's black and white too, so it sublimates pretty well. I think so because you still have all the white in the shirt to pick up the image. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I'm a I'm a sublimator. We got a we got a full uh 24-inch in width DTF printer down there, and I'm still sublimating. I'm a sublimator.
Can I ask you, Ray? What temperature do you when you use your rhinestones over a sublimated print?
Right.
What temperature are you using to heat your stones at?
Uh, I do all my songs at around 320, 325.
Okay.
What I've noticed is times that I'm brushing or times that I'm just ill-minded, not even thinking to cut the heat down from 400 or 390 or 385, whatever temperature I was sublimating at. There's been times where I'm sublimating, boom, and I'm so quick, the stones are already ready. I flip them over and I press them in at 385. And what happens is the
The glue?
sublimation image smears. It runs.
Oh, okay.
Wow, what's
Wow.
happening?
No, I did. Okay, so I took that Scorpio image that I had done, and the first time I did it on DTF. And when I put the stones on there, the stones didn't stick. Um, and so then I took the image and I sublimated it on 100%, polyester white shirt. And then pressed the stones again, and they stayed, but I've been noticing that they've been lifting.
Okay.
And so somebody told me, said that I needed to be pressing at 350. Which, I've always pressed my stones at 325, 330.
Right. For 30 seconds, right?
For about 15. Well, like I said, my designs always have multiple layers in them. So I'm usually pressing those stones, 2 and 3 times by the time I finish.
Yeah.
So they're getting, multiple presses. But yeah, I'm still struggling with that sublimated part because I'd like to be able to try to incorporate that. But like I said, I haven't yet figured out how to make the stones stay on the garment.
It's, you gotta remember it's pressure too.
Yeah, and that could be that's probably my issue because, like I said, I don't have a clamshell. I have a HTV auto press,
Okay.
and somebody told me what I could do to probably get more pressure out of that HTV rod instead of using the silicone mat that comes with like the typical clam presses,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Put a
Is to
pillow on
use
the inside.
is to use a wooden cutting board
Okay.
because I guess it's more rigid,
Yeah.
so that when that plate rises up, it doesn't give because of the softness of the pillow under whatever underneath.
Right. But so you can't dial in the pressure on the HTV rod.
Mm-mm.
So it's just an automatic up and down.
Yeah.
You can't change it from medium to light pressure or heavy pressure.
Not that I have noticed, and not that I've seen in any of the other groups that I've been in where people have been complaining about pressure, because it's one of the things, like it won't do puff vinyl. I mean, it'll get it to puff, but not like you see some other people's
Right.
puff vinyl
Right.
puffing.
Yeah. So
And I
with
know that that's pressure.
pressure. The few times when I do high pressure, I can't even lift it up like this. I got to put my arm up under the bar and pop it open. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And those are times when like the puff really puffs, like, and I press my rhinestones on high pressure like that as well too. Because look, here's another one. Here's one. The shirt was 100% polyester. I sublimated as you can see, the red lightning bolt and the black underneath the stones. That's all sublimation. Then I went over the sublimation with Easy Weed Electric, Caesar Electric,
Mm-hmm.
and then I layered the stones in there. So when you see the red is actually sublimated into the shirt. So I like that.
Yeah, that is pretty. And I notice sometimes when you do designs, like you'll cut out, like you slice out part of the area where your stones are going to go. Do you do that when you're doing DTF?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. But like, what type of DTF printer you got?
I don't have a DTF printer. I've been sending them off to the local vinyl store where I live to do it.
Okay. What I've realized with DTF is you want pressure as well. Like, pressure is a big thing because you're pretty much pressing the the adhesive backing of the stone through the DTF ink and onto the fabric. Like, you know what I mean? So you're like, that pressure comes in right there. I've done DTF shirts and using my converted printer where the ink was probably too thick, it didn't take well. But the new DTF printer we got, the commercial one, um, flawless. It's flawless.
Mm. Oh, that means it sounds like another investment I'm gonna have to make.
Oh, and a better press.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few options for you. The last one that we got, the last two that we got from Heat Transfer Warehouse, they're pretty slick. You know, they got the I should have bought me one, but I love my good old Caesar. Uh, I got a light switch on the back of that thing. You know what I'm saying? All right,
Mm.
that's my first original press, and it's still rocking with me till day one. I paid $895 for it though. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't go skimpy on it, and it was one of the ones that Matt Vassallo recommended. Like, you know what I mean? So you want to start with a good press. So I got a 16 by 20. They call it the Caesar Red press, and the power cord done overheated. I done had the power cord replaced every right, 6 to 9 months. I put the new fuse in there, like, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
here we are, 13 years later.
Wow. Well, 13 years, I mean, that you get more than well got your money's worth out of it, that's for sure.
Yeah, I ain't giving up on this thing till it give up on me. You know, it's two more heat presses in the basement. So oh, hello, hello, hello. Man, man, AI is just running rampant, man. I be wanting to talk to a real person, and I don't. I never do. They be robots. All right, let's jump here. Okay, I wanted to shut this down, close. There we go. We're gonna shut the Cricut down too. We're gonna shut all of these windows down. Boom. We're going to empty the recycle bin. Yes, 53 items in the recycle bin. All right, now let's jump into my templates to be cut. I'm gonna just choose any one of these. Oh, my affliction lady. So much more, so many designs. 3,118, and that's just on this in this folder. I thought I closed this down. But,
I'll be right back.
all right. Okay, now this one was a doozy. I like it though. What was all of this? This was something else? Let me see. Let me nudge that back over. Let's see here. PRW, open that up. We're gonna nudge this back over. Okay. So that was something I drug over anyway. We didn't need that anymore. Okay. All right, so that's all of that already. All right. So just wanted to make sure one. Okay. This looks good. Really is. Let's look at the mock up. That's dope. Huh. That's super dope. How that came out. Huh. Oh yeah, I'm loving it. Loving it. But I saw something here and I was like, yep, just do that real quick. And I'm gonna just post that. I'm, I'm gonna place that in the group because I can't do. I mean, I'm sure there's people that may want to buy it, but I'm gonna post it in the group. I haven't posted one in the group in a minute.
So, Ray, do you have a cheat sheet in your file section? Like some of the like most commonly used features in CorelDRAW that you use when you're doing rhinestones? Like, like I've heard you, like I see you, like yesterday when we were you brought in that design, and I heard you say, you know, you break away and things like that. Do you so do you have like a cheat sheet?
I need to put together one, but it's not really one. It's just the when you know the basics are pretty much your pick tool. You're going to use that automatically, like to pick things. So that's a given. Your shape tool, that comes up automatically when you double click on anything, it's going to bring up your nodes. So um, it's more so just understanding the tools and what each tool does and how to, I wouldn't even say use it effectively because different people will figure out different ways to use it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, as I'm going through this, I'm a clip art it. And I clip art it. And of course, because I have delete background image on, it chopped off the rest of the Barbie. And that's okay. We're gonna hit okay. And I'm gonna ungroup all objects and I'm gonna just highlight all of this to get all of that other stuff out the way. I'm gonna wireframe it, make sure I got everything okay. So now for these edges here, I'm gonna just, we can 3-point curve it. Delete that. You can start here, go to here, and then just curve it and click and let it go. Do that again over here. Click and let it go. So now I've closed off those areas. So we're going to use the Smart Fill tool a lot to fill those areas back in. I like to go back to my selection tool, deselect everything, think about what my next step is, and I want all of this together. Of course, I can highlight it like this, right click on any one of them and combine it all together, or I can click here, hold shift, click on the black, weld those two together, then hold shift, click on the eye, weld those two together, then hold shift and click on the RB and weld those. That's how I did it when I first got started. When I first got started, I was step by step, just learning, like, you know what I mean? Learning each new piece as I went and just thinking my way through it. Like, okay, so a freehand tool, what does the freehand tool do? When I opened it up and was like, oh, okay, I don't use the freehand tool that much because my hand ain't that free. Like, uh, I use the 2-point line a lot. You know, that's your straight line. Your Bezier, that's kind of fun because you can click here, you know, and then add your curve here, then click there, add your curve there, then click there, add your curve there. So that's kind of fun to use. Don't use that a lot. I don't use the pen a lot. I use the 2-point line B spline. Now the B spline is fun because you can, with the B spline, you can click there, and you can click there, and you can click there, and you can start making your turns with each and every click. So if I was tracing this Barbie, I can start here, and it's sort of like it it guides you along, as you can see, node to node, edge to edge, and I can retrace this heart by just clicking around it and letting the B spline tool guide me to where to go. Boom.
And what's the purpose of this tool?
Oh, you're gonna use it to fill in areas. You're gonna use it like to connect pieces. Like if I didn't already in my mind already have that heart, and let's say I drug in this Barbie. We're gonna outline, trace, clip art it, turn it to a vector real quick, real fast. Boom. Let's ungroup all of that. Boom. So now let's say, upon looking at this image, it's a lot. Like if I click right here, that area right there that's looked like it's white is actually an object. So I like to select all of the white on the page. We're going to change that to this gray. Okay. Boom. So now I can see that I don't want this. I don't want this. Don't want this. Don't want this. Or that piece. Or this piece. So now, let's say B-spline. Let's say you were like, oh, I did want that piece right there. And you deleted it already. You can't just go in there and smart fill it because it's going to smart fill the whole thing, everything on the page. So you got to close off that area right here. There's plenty of ways you can do it. You can, as you start thinking about the software and what all the software can do, you can double click here and drag it and close it like that. Boom. Now it's closed. Now you can smart fill that area. Say you wanted that area to actually be color and you didn't want it to be see-through onto the shirt. You want to put color there. Now you just closed off that area so that you can do that. Or you can use any one of these tools here, the freehand, 2-point line, B-spline, polyline, to close your area. Like say, boom, we're just going to use the B-spline. Click here, and it's going to show you the edge there. We're going to double click there. Now we just close that off, and we can smart fill it like so. But then you want to just delete your little line here. So I start using those tools to close off sections, to mark off sections, to sometimes you might want to change the color of someone's jacket. And oh yeah, that's a perfect example. Let me save this Barbie too. I think that's a better example of what I mean. Let's go Barbie 2024. That's the first time I did Barbie. I guess so. Let's see here. Panther. Oh, lions. Okay. Sure was a panther. Yay. So let's go bigger. Where is that panther at? Okay. Haha. Where's that? Where's that? Downloaded so many panthers. But it's just one in particular that would here go. There it is. Boom. All right, so this panther in particular, this panther right here in particular. So that's the one that I use for my Black Panther design, the original Black Panther. And of course, as you can see, this is an image. This is the image. I copied it. I pasted another copy and I nudged it over to the side. And then I used this one, outline trace and clip arted it. Of course, it's going to give me this. Like, what is going on here? Like, what happened to his jacket? So I tried to turn up the detail on it, and it gave me, ah, that worked better than it did before. Okay, we're gonna hit okay. Let's ungroup all objects. Boom. So now I was like, perfect. I just started welding this part together because I wanted to rhinestone his jacket. I wanted him to have on a live rhinestone jacket. But then I wanted the pieces to be separate. So let's make this
Can I ask
blue.
you a question?
Yeah.
So does Corel Draw have that feature in it, like when you take a JPEG image and you reduce the amount of colors in it so that you don't, so that when it finishes vectorizing it, you don't have to worry about those multiple colors in there like you.
Yes. It actually it does it right here in that part where the outline trace right here on this screen, on this clip art screen.
Uh-huh.
You can actually colors here and you can tone down the color. So I could double click and delete that color from the palette altogether, and it's going to merge it with another color, I guess. But in doing it that way, like I'm not a color wizard or whatever. It was taking away, like I was trying to get like, as you can see, trying to get the jacket all to be one. And let's see, we delete this color. And I thought that it would blend in, like that would take precedent over that, but then I just started losing colors. So it does it right here, but I don't quite
You
know
don't
how
use
to
it that
do it.
way.
Yeah, like, I guess. Let's see here. Hold shift and select that color and merge them together, maybe. See? So as I was playing around with it and trying to learn how to use it, the more and more I was using it, it was just frustrating me. And I never really took the time like to go to YouTube and actually learn like the power trace and the color separation and stuff. So I just do it my way. But they have it all built in right here. I just don't know how to use it, sweetheart.
Okay, like you say, sometimes it takes longer to figure out how to do something when the way it's supposed to be done than just doing it the way you know how.
Yeah. And I know how to do it this way. And I think I got a lot more control with it this way. So I've been doing it this way. Boom. Combine and weld. So all I'm gonna do is weld those two together, and I'm gonna place and fill, hatch fill, clear the pad, merge overlapping stone, and I'm going to edit and nudge those over there to the image. Boom. Maybe those are clear. Then delete this area over here. Weld that together, do a quick hatch fill, and actually what I did because I didn't size it up or nothing. See how many? I only got a few stones in there or whatever. I forgot. You'll find yourself doing this a lot. Like, man, I was halfway through, and then I noticed something that's gonna make it better. So let me make it better now, versus um half stepping myself. I'm gonna chop this down. I'm using this box here to crop him down. Hold shift, select this, and we're gonna trim. Boom. We don't need this box no more. Now let's make him a little bigger. 12.2, 12.73. Go down a little more. 12.59. Because remember, I got a 13-inch printer, so boom, made them a little bigger. Now Control C, Control V, nudge them over, and do our outline trace clip art on that. Turn up our detail real quick. Boom. See, I can't use this one right here because he just looks hideous. So I can definitely print out the color one. And oh, you know what I did? See, the more and more I do it, the more and more I see how I make it better. That's how I don't know. That's me. That's how I do it. I'll be 20 minutes into a design and be like, hold on, wait a minute. Why am I doing all of that? When I could have simply there it is. Boom, boom, boom. Go ahead and remove that background all together. Bye bye. Boom. There we go. Start off with this fella. That's me. That's me and how I do it. Gonna trim him all the way down. And look, I've always done it this way because this is the way it first came to mind to me. But then somebody will definitely jump into the crop tool right here and just use the crop tool. Like, you know what I mean? I've done it this way.
This is how I get rid of my excess images, the excess stuff in Silhouette. I just use a box and put it where I want it to go, subtract, and keep it moving.
Yeah. Boom. There we go. Now we can get a lot more stones in there. We don't have that excess space. We're going to get this up to 12.667. That's good for sublimation. And then I thought I wrote it down. I thought I did, and thought I took I did. It was a minute ago. Let me see here. Because I was struggling with it on this computer. And I wanted to show people here. Let me see. TRW Live Template Editor. See, when I hit open templates, it goes here. So let's see here. Let's see here. This PC. Got to be on the local disk. gotta be in the program files. Let's go to okay. Ain't there. Hold on. Program files. No. I'm sure it's here. Crazy. I used to know where to go to get to the. Let's see here. Do a search actually for the live templates on this computer. Okay. Nope. I know what I need to do then. Haha. I got them. I just reinstall them. Go to my Xcellent Dreamz drive. RW live templates right here. There go the birthday live mini pack right there. Next. See, there it is. That's what I was looking for. The program files, x86, the Rhinestone World live templates. I'm just going to reinstall them here. And they should pop up. I should be able to hit open template here and then be able to open them. Okay. My bad. Trying to move so fast. So these, I haven't went in there and checked in a while, but I'm sure they got some live ones too. So let's do this last one. These were the ones that I consider to be very, very useful. And these are ones that I would suggest or refer. You about to see now. Check this out. Now, what was this? All that too. All right, all right. Boom. Now let's see here. There they go. All right. So let's see here. Let's see what's in these. The birthday live templates mini pack. So you got the SVG files or just the CDR files. Let's go back up. Let's go to the SVG file so we can just. Oh, what? Okay. So we only got the. We don't get to see them. Let's go to view. Okay, there we go. Extra large icon. Now these right here took me back. I was like, what? What? Party like is what? What year? What year were you born?
Yeah, that kind of looks a little dated.
Boom. Let's resize it. Boom. Over here. Over here, we're going to do find text. Boom. We can click on party like it's, and we can just change it to 2024 here. Boom. Or let's just say we're going to use this template. We're not even going to party. We're going to say
Anita says change it to 1973.
Okay.
Oh, but you getting ready to change. Okay, you getting ready to change the whole design up. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah. Like I'm just showing how you can use just this template right here and just. Okay, so it don't work like that. Okay. My bad. Let's Control Z it back. All right. Open back up. Well, we don't even need the design wizard right now because we're working in the live template editor. So I'm sure we can just grab all three of those. Let's break apart effects. Should be able to grab all three of the text now. We'll ungroup all objects. Now let's grab the three texts. Boom, and we can change the font on them. Boom. That's good. That looks good. Boom. Happy birthday, Molly. Make it a little bigger. Let's go 9. Let's go 10 inches. Boom. And now we can simply open our design wizard. A quick happy birthday, Molly shirt in less than 5 minutes. Place and fill, island fill. Perfect. Birthday, island fill. A little tight. So then that's when you ask yourself, um, how do I, because I can do it like this. I'm just thinking outside the box here, right? I didn't like how the stones were placed, but we're going to not have them in the center. Let's go 0.03 and place them still on the inside, but now they're on the edge. So let's try an island field again. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. As you got to remember, this is just going to be rhinestone. So that's not going to be on the shirt. That's not going to be on the shirt. I'm going to change them white so we don't see them. Looking good, looking good. May have to go in there and just do just a little cleanup, but we were able to fit that birthday in there. And then, of course, Molly. That's on the edge as well. So it looks great. And I guess we could have did it for Happy as well, but Happy was already big enough to where the stones fit perfectly inside the text. And let's see here. Actually, we're gonna see if we're gonna stretch this Molly. Let's see if we can still edit. Enable text. Okay, so nope. But we can do it like this. Boom. And then we got to turn it back. Put it back in the box first. And then let's turn it just a tad bit. Looks good to me. Want to bring it down some. Now let's place and fill. We're going to take that 0.03 off and go back to 0.075. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Like, we didn't have to do too much editing on that. Let's see if we can get the banner as well. Now I already know that these sharp little pieces that are sticking out is going to make it jagged in those areas, because I've been doing this quite some time. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. So I didn't even get them on that side. It didn't even get them on that side, and that's cool. But I don't like it. I don't. Let's see what a hatch fill would do for that whole area. That's hatch fill. Oh no. It hatch filled the whole thing. Okay. That didn't work. So let's see what's going on here. Sometimes you just got to nudge it off to the side and try it again. Edit, nudge. Okay, that's what happened. Haha. So the design, it was actually full already. Let's nudge this over. Boom. There we go. We got a whole shift and chop that through that gray. Boom. And then these areas here, whole shift and chop that through that gray. There we go. Now we got just the gray. I was like, oh, it still didn't work. Okay. So what I do now is, if that white didn't want to chop through that gray, let's try it again. Oh shit. Click, trim. It should trim right through it. Okay, it didn't. So we're going to just smart fill this area here. Boom. We just smart fill that area, and now let's nudge it over. So when we smart fill that area, the white, well, this area here was stopping the smart fill from covering the whole thing. So now we got our trim here. Sometimes you just gotta think outside the box and be like, okay, what's another way I can do that? Because for some reason it was just not trimming through. I tried it 3-4 times, it didn't do it. So I was like, if I smart fill this line right here, and here we have it over here. Now let's try it again. Let's hatch fill it. Place and fill, hatch fill. Haha. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. That would have been better if it was, I should have changed the color of it. It didn't have it the same color as those stones. Let's go back. This is the only time where the undo is necessary. Because to go in there and try to pick those stones out of the other stones is a nightmare. So it's easier to undo it. Telling you, Tanya, give it 10-15 minutes a day. Just start out playing with names and doing outlines and go from there. Start off with, I don't know how big or extensive your image collection is, but if you don't go find you some images, and pull them in there and just start. Well, that's just Black Panther. I got over 30,000 images in this folder, like this limited edition. limited edition, limited edition again, limited edition again, you know, and I was just like, okay, Rhinestone. I'm gonna do that in Rhinestone. I'm gonna do that in Rhinestone. I'm gonna do this limited edition in Rhinestone, you know. I'm gonna turn that into a Rhinestone pattern, you know. Just it was just easy stuff that I was like, oh, I'm gonna vectorize that, and those are just simple lines. I bet you if I just highlight them all at the same time and weld them together and hit island fill, that they gonna populate in a straight line. And throw it on Etsy and have people make raindrop shirts. Like, you know what I mean? My catalog is extensive. I got so many lions. You got to just start image collecting. You know, things that you would be like, okay, yeah, that'll be great as a rhinestone template, of course. And then I got into the come on, MARIO. Okay, yeah, it's time for me to restart my computer because this. All right, let's just do it like this. Usually I can type it in fast enough and then to go right to it. I think this, yeah, this is extensive too. 111. Oh, it's more than that. It's still populating. I was just going on a rampage, like, you know, all the stuff that I could find. You know, and they were all out there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do that in rhinestones. I'm gonna do that in rhinestones, and I just as I get to them, you know, as the days go on and on, I just grab one, drag it in, and get to working. You know, like this one. I did that one already. Uh, I don't think I even done the text yet. You know, I don't think I done that one yet. The feline one, the Bomberman one, Mario Scarface. You know, and close that down. No, open a new one. But I still didn't show the power. Open template. That was the birthday live templates. But these right here, these are the bread and butters right here. View, extra large icons. All right, yeah, these are the ones here.
Okay, now I picked up now because I got these. I got these.
You got them?
I think, well, if not these, something similar. One of them packs that I picked have something similar to those in them.
So this one right here, find text, and I did the original, and then right here I did black. Come on, man.
Panther.
Yeah. Boom. Trying to type too fast. Boom. Okay. And then let's break apart effects. Ungroup it all. Because I don't need none of this. Or this. It's that. Control C. I'm gonna drop it over here. Control V. Or was it over here? Okay, so it was over here. Boom. And I'm going to Control G, group it all together, hold Shift, click on the panther, just press C. So it was pretty centered already. And that was the shirt. But then remember, Control C, Control V. We're going to edit, nudge that over, right click, outline trace, clipart it. Let's go ahead and add that detail back in and make it easier for ourselves. Ungroup all of this. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see. Okay, now perfect example. Now in the other ones, it gave me that line right there. And this one it didn't. So now I gotta recreate that line, and that's where the B-spline tool comes into play. We're gonna start from here. We're gonna just make our own line, or we're going to Control C, Control V, move this fella over. Let's place him to the back. Let's go wireframe mode. Now let's go to our B-spline tool, and let's do that again here. So now we got a line that we can actually see versus just guesstimating. Boom. Get out of wireframe. There's our line right there. I'm gonna just use this line right here already, and we're gonna smart fill this area right here. Boom. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and smart fill it all. This is all right there, ready for the picking already. See, I just did this a totally different way than I just did it last time, just based off of the mode, the method, or the way I visioned it this time. See, it's all about how you see it. I'm gonna just take all of this gray, select it all over here, right click and combine it together. Now this side, I'm gonna try to highlight those two, hold shift, and I'm gonna just work my way up by holding shift and just grouping all of these pieces together, combine. Didn't really want that piece in there. So what piece was that? Okay, that was that. So let me deselect this. There we go. Now, combine. Okay. Ah, so that piece is connected right there. And it's going to bring all of that in no matter what, right? See? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click here. We'll bring this node in and close it off right there. We're going to smart fill this part right here. Boom. And we're going to hold shift and we're going to weld that part to that. Combine it and weld it. Of course, it still looks like it's there. That's because it's in the back. So we just brought it to the front. I'm going to hold shift and click on that piece and we're going to trim that off so that it's no longer back there. All right. So now we got our two pieces here. You got like a two-piece jacket on, even though right here it's a one piece. We make them two piece, right? Because if we're doing our sublimation, I'm gonna Control C, I'm gonna Control V this guy again. Make so many copies of them, right? We're gonna paste them right here. Because now in our effects, we can go to color, replace colors, boom. And in our replace colors, let's say we're going to the old color. We're going to eyedrop the jacket. The new color was already on red. We're going to just hit OK right there. What? What? So now we can print them off with the red jacket and the red eyes. And of course, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Go ahead and give them the place and fill, the hatch fill. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. We're going to give them those red stones to go over top of that red sublimation. Edit. Let's nudge them over there. Oh, where'd they go? Oh. Push it to the back. Push this to the back. I know them stones back there. I just seen them. Hold on. There they go right there. All right, let's see here. Let's just nudge it over to the side. Oh, there they go. Select them all. We're going to nudge them over. We're going to make them red. Oh, you see what happened? Oh, you see what happened? That's crazy. So it got the whole section. I didn't want that. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna nudge that over. That's the original image. So here, right here, here we go. Let's nudge that back over. Let's see what's going on this side. Aha. We're gonna take this whole shift and we're gonna click on that side and we're gonna trim that side off too. There we go. We don't need none of this stuff up under here. Delete all of that. We just want the jacket. As a matter of fact, we can just go ahead and just do all of this, the whole shift. Select all of that. We're going to combine all that together. Boom. So it's one solid piece. Now let's do a place and fill, hatch fill. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. There we go. Ooh, that's going to be, ooh, that's going to be sick. We're going to go with maroon stones. Let's add it. Let's nudge them over. Oh, that's going to dance. All right, let's do a place and fill. Let's do a hatch fill right here too. Bing bong. Come on. Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. We're gonna make them yellow. And we're going to edit and nudge them over. Ugh. Right? Now we can go fancy. We can go super fancy, right? We can go super fancy if we wanted to. And we can, it's gonna take some work. But we up for the challenge, right? I'm going to purple. So why can't I purple? Oh, so there's nothing right there. That's what you're telling me? That's the image up under? Like, why can't I click right here? Oh, so that's all skewed. Okay, I see it. I was trying to do something else. I was trying to actually, I was gonna cut his chain out. I got him right here again. Let's try it again. I'm gonna outline trace him, clip art him. Oh, I guess. I mean, that could work. We could go with a solid chain, but I'm, I'm on my detail stuff. We're gonna group all of this. And let's just go in there and let's get that chain. Get all of this out of here. Oh, delete all of this. Delete all of this. We going chain shopping. So we're gonna cut that chain out on our vinyl cutter and reflect it. That's what we gonna do. Mm, okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's see here. So we got to go in there. All these pieces got to come out. Yep, we're gonna weed all of this out of our chain when we cut it out with our reflective vinyl or our foil vinyl. We're gonna weed this out. And it's gonna give it that extra dimension that we want on this shirt. All right, let's group all this together. I want to see it over there. Come on, what's going on with my Zoom? My, oh my. Hey, when that happens, sometimes I just be like, oh man, uh, I didn't even save none of that. All right, let's see here. Let's see if my autosave was on. I'm gonna open up Corel here. Should bring up all my last autosaves because I ain't saved none of that. But I was just redoing the design that I've done over, so there's no hard feelings. You know, it was really done to show you guys how to do it. So if I lost it, I lost it, but I've already done it before. Auto backup file on the hard disk. Would you like to open it? Yes. But it's gonna be 20 of these. It's gonna be 20 of these. We're gonna open up one by one by one. That's why I don't open up Corel Draw this way. I usually open it up using a file that I've already been working on. Whenever he's bringing back up the Barbie, bringing back up the affliction, pretty much everything. There it is. But it only saved it right there. It didn't save any of the rest of the work that I did. But it's all there. It's all there in the recording. I'm I'm gonna take a break right now. Definitely gonna take a break right now. But I definitely went over a lot, you know. I did uh go over pretty fast, uh, explaining things here and there, not necessarily formal training, but I wanted to show these daily trainings like this will show the power of Corel Draw and what all can be done as far as definitely wanted to show that part, this part here. Got to show it again real quick because I love it. And this was missing the right here, the TRW Live Template Editor. If you start here, you want to move that out the way. Sometimes you got to click it twice and open templates. Everything that you purchase from the TRW should be in there. Let's see. Extra large icons, like so much Like if you got like, oh, customer and they want a fishing shirt, you know, you can do fishing so fast, and you can be like the Bass Club or whatever name they may have a fishing club. I don't know, like you know what I mean, but it's as simple as fine text, Sarasota, deep sea. So this might be New York shallow waters. Oh, let's just go New York shallows. And let's see how intuitive it is. Can I click on it here? Let's ungroup all objects here. Click on this text again. I'm gonna click it again. Okay, that way I can turn it like so. It didn't let me turn it, so okay. We gotta break apart effects here. And now can I turn it? Okay, let me turn it, but I gotta reposition it back where I need it to go. Boom. So it's very, very, very intuitive. And let's say we don't want it to say fishing down here. Uh, click here and just say hunting. New York shallow hunt. We shallow hunt in the shallow waters looking for. Oh, that ain't good. It took it about the. Okay, let's undo. Control Z. Control Z. Let's take the S off here. There we go. So I tried to take it off here and it just took it straight out of the curve. So then I double clicked on the text here and just took it out there. And now let me get it back into place. Because we ungrouped it and we moved it. We did all of that. Get the change in the colors. Let's just go ahead and size it up. So I like to do all of my edits first. And then I like to size up my design. And then go right into Rhinestone. Island fill here. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Let's do a hatch fill here. Oh, nope. Let's do another island fill, but take the islands off. Yes. See, that's the only thing I don't like. I mean, I guess it's not bad. I guess it did give me my curve here, you know, but gotta always fix it here in the middle, which not too much fixing, but it'd be enough for me because once I get to fixing those few, right, you see what's gonna happen, right? Now it's going to make me look at it and say, nope, I got to redo this whole line right here because this came in too short. So I'll bring this in here like so, and then get the equal space in this line here. Get to the other side and be like, let me hold on. Before I do that, let me fix this side here. Boom. So then, and fixing that side, I gotta fix this line here. And it just becomes a spiral back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I get this closed, you know, versus, and it be to each his own, because I'll look at it and be like, does it still look good if I patch fill it? Clear the pad, merge overlapping stones. See, now that'll suffice for me, because I'll just make it curve up here And now I fake my curve right here. Boom. Yeah, I faked it. Wait a minute, take one out. That look like it's too much. So, and I'll be okay with that. Because I'll be like, okay, that still look good. And I didn't have to waste a half an hour going in there trying to fix it. Boom. Boom. And I'll be like, okay, moving right along to my fish. Yeah, I'm gonna hatch feel my fish. Oh, I didn't know that all of that was together. See? I didn't even know. You'll find some places where you just improvise. So right here, I thought that was, oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's edit. Let's notice that out. Let's see what's going on. Aha. Just like the other one. Just like the last one. Let's nudge that over. We're going to hold shift, click on the yellow, and let's trim it out of there. Let's nudge that back over. There we go. Got our trim. Let's place and fill, hatch fill. Let's see what's going on there. Can we get a good hatch fill in there visually? Hatch fill, island fill. You know, it's repetitive over and over and over again. Per design, per design, how you see it, how you want the stones to go. Okay, they're still yellow. I'm gonna change them to green. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones. Now, right here is where I would take the time. I would leave it on Hatchfield, but then I would take the time like to curve the areas that really need to be curved by just doing it manually. I'll probably start from here and just go ahead and curve this all the way around like so. And just adjust the other stones. Give me some curvature here. I'll probably go. Yeah, we'll keep it at three rows. Let me equal space that here. Yep. Curve it on up. Curve it on up. Curve it on up. Yep. And I'll curve this one. And I'll look for other curves where I can curve the line, so to speak, but like right here. That's not bad, but it looks weird. So I'll probably just curve this one. I used to go dot by dot by dot. But the more and more I start using the tools, and the more and more my brain started realizing, hold on, can I do it like this? Can I try it like this? Every time I say, can I try it like this? I end up doing it a totally different way and getting the exact same result. So let's see here. Right here, Let's just go with, boom. I'm gonna go island field. Yep. Here to another island field. Yep. Then on hunting, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave hunting alone. We're gonna do mock up. Gonna put it on the shirt. I don't know too many guys that's gonna be out there fishing with their rhinestone shirt on, but hey, boom. That's a lot of stones. Taking the mock up quite some time. Real? Okay. Yeah. I gotta start restarting my computer. Gotta start restarting my computer every once in a while. I'll go so long with it just running. There we go. It'd be months at a time sometimes, and I'll be like, man, if you don't restart your computer for, oh, this shirt ain't gonna be bad. Let's move that to the back. 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 Boom. Let's change this to white. Okay, I see, like right here where we can just move that to the front. Just hide those stones for now, but I should have chopped that off through there. I like it. Make that blue for the water. Matter of fact, let's go uh red here. Then let's go yellow here. And our fish gonna be dark blue. And that was all done real quick, real fast, real simple, just using the one of the templates as you see here. Open template. There's so many. There go mini pack 3, volume 3. Let's go to the extra large icons. As you can see, when it comes to making shirts, the templates will get you there. There go mini pack. You want the curve text. There it is right here. Not so curved. When you want the, you know, the text inside of the ribbon. This one right here, that's an easy family reunion shirt. I didn't get a lot of them because I like to put together my own stuff most of the time, but like this birthday one here, easy peasy. Right here, here go the one, here go one, here go a good one. Made in 78. all original parts. Now that's for vinyl, but after you get your design all nice and designed, then you jump into adding rhinestones to it. Madison's second birthday. Thunder volleyball. Look, I like how they give it to you plain, and they give it to you 3 colors. Mm, mm, mm. Like this one right here. Let me see. Let me see how they got it laid out. I just want to see. Okay, so there it is. Let's break apart effects. Okay, let's ungroup all objects. I just want to see. Let's see. Perfect. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So if you wanted to, you can just highlight this elephant here and replace it with your own character that you may find anywhere else. So that's flip. Of course, you would have to understand how to edit. Let's nudge this over. Use this black here. Well, even better. Not bad. I'm gonna highlight the whole thing. We're gonna group it all together. Control G. We're gonna hold Shift. So you want to cut these areas out. You want to chop through or trim through these areas here. So hold Shift. Click on the red. Let's chop through there. So now the tool looks like that, where it's got that chunk for the ear out. You want to make sure you do it with the black as well, because the black is still full. So let's click on the elephant, hold Shift, click on the black, and trim through there. So now, if you wanted to put rhinestones in this shirt as is, we had to take the animal and trim the animal through the tool part here. So now we can place and fill and add stones to that part. Let's hatch fill it. Clear the path, merge overlapping stones, and change the stones to yellow. Boom. So now, real quick, let's find some more text. Let's change the name from Madison to Brittany. Uh, Brittany second. Baby shower. Let's do apostrophe. S on there. Brittany's second baby shower. She bringing in a new baby, like, you know what I mean? And now this is her baby shower shirt. Just taking the templates and just being creative and using your imagination. Like, Brittany want a baby shower shirt. I have no ideas. I have no ideas for it. Going to them templates and see if something comes to mind. You know what I'm saying? Going to them templates and see if something comes to mind that just would just pop into your mind like, oh, that's perfect. I got it. She's gonna love it. Brittany's gonna love it. Boom. Wait a minute. END. Yeah, put that END back in there. Boom. Real quick, fast, ready to go. Why you over there holding your mouth like that, Tanya? Like, oh, that was.
Because I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to find the time, but I'm going to open up my computer tonight, when I get home, and open up CorelDRAW and just, like you said,
play
Yeah,
around.
30 minutes, just 30 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, just get in there playing around, and and in due time, you're gonna be playing around so much, you're gonna be like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna put silhouette to rest just for a hot second, like you know what I mean, and let me give it 40 minutes of a Corel draw, because I'm starting to get the hang of this, like you know what I mean. It's a lot
Mm.
quicker, it's a lot faster, it's a lot more. What you see is what you get, like you know what I mean. That's
Yeah, I
how.
mean, I never even thought about taking the live templates and then turning them into rhinestone templates. I mean, I just never thought of that. I mean, I just thought of them as just changing the text and using them as a decal, like that, the way they were, they came in. I'm like, oh, it's a decal. Okay, well, I just keep it a decal. It just never dawned on me.
Man, man. I get in this software and I get to playing around like it's my video game. You hear me? I go online and I get to brainstorming with myself. Like, oh, do I want to do a lion? Do I want to do a sphinx? A sphinx? Like, you know what I mean? And I just get to download in different images to be my starting point. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go through. I keep saying this. I've done it like twice already, but I'm gonna have to go through it. My TRW Wizard. My Rhinestone World account and write down all of what I actually own. All the
Right.
fonts and everything, so that I can have a notebook ready, so that when I'm working on something, I know I already have some things already at my disposal,
Yeah.
but I just can't remember where they are, or but yeah, I need to do that, because like I said, I purchased it because I could see the benefit of having it, and I'm not using it, and I should be using it, um so that I could be doing more.
I think I got them here. Let me see. See.
But now when you opened yours up, did it bring in all of your live packs that you'd already purchased from TRW into your or did was it
No.
once you downloaded the pack to your computer, when you go to the when you click on it, it finds them.
Yeah. So when you after you purchase it and I put them in this folder for TRW live templates. Every
Uh-huh.
time I purchase one, I put them here, and then of course these ones that are CDR files. Back in the day they used to have um, free designs on the Rhinestone World site. So that's where some of these designs came in. But the actual packs, if you double click on them, it's an installer. It's a mini installer, so it installs into the correct location.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, when I first got started, like I said, I was so excited to be trying to do something. I mean, I bought a bunch of mini packs and stuff, and when I went to go open them, I was like, "How come I can't open this design?" And then that's when the girl explained to me. She's like, "Oh, it's one of our live templates. You have to have the wizard." I was like, "Are you kidding me?" But like I said, I have it now, so so because like we were talking about yesterday, using the rhinestone bling anything, and creating the decals for the different sports um emblems, or I mean, somebody asked me today, and it dawned on me. It made me think. They asked me about my Trump design, my Harris and Trump design. It looks like a button.
Yeah.
And somebody asked me, talking about, was that a coaster? And I was like, no, but that's a darn good idea,
Right. Right.
because you could do that with the bling anything, right? All you got to do is just go to, get you no, not even. What are you shaking your head? No.
No, see, because she was my girlfriend just called me from she's on her lunch break. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to her, and I'm gonna jump back on live here in about an hour or so. I'm about to go eat me some lunch as well, and
Yeah, me too.
we'll reconvene.
All right. Well, this was, like I said, anybody that's, I mean, I know people are working during the day, so it really makes it hard, I'm sure, for people to participate, and so forth and so on. But really, Ray, you dropping golden nuggets here, at for free. And like I said, if people could just take the opportunity, like I say, either go back and watch these videos, or, like I said, take an opportunity to get you live and ask you questions like right then and there so that they can, like I said, muddle through this. I think it would, like I said, it's phenomenal. So thank you for taking your time to do this.
Sure, for sure. And it's just the prompt. When I made that post, well, how many people got Corel Draw? I was so shocked at how many people have it, but how many people are scared to use it. So this is just to get people motivated and and inspire people to say that they can do it and go, and we're gonna go from there.
Yep, yep. All right. Well, I'm along for the ride.
For sure. This has been recorded. So in about an hour or so I'll post it on my YouTube channel for everybody.
Okay, honey. Thank you so much.
All right now.
All right. Bye, Anita.
Bye, Anita.